Hello everybody, welcome back to our lockdown task tutorial. We are going to do vents this time. And vents is a task that takes a little bit of learning the map, a little bit of getting used to the areas you are looking for vents in. And here is what a good vent looks like. It's blue, it's got the white, these are both screwed down. Don't have to do anything to that one. This is a great place to start if you're doing vents because the vent washing station is in the machine room right here. Here's where we are on the map, down in the corner. That's the little tool there. You can also find screwdrivers in here. And you'll need a screwdriver to do vents. The machine parts, the extra parts in here also. Sometimes extra vents will spawn. These are not necessary to complete the task, but if you want to clean those, if they spawn in, you can bring them over here, clean them, and just have extras in case the killers do hide the vents. Another important thing to know is that you will not have two dirty vents in the same room. So even if your tasks are full up, you have all 7 vents, these, if this one's bad, they will not both be bad in here. This room has the most vents in it. And you just want to double check you're walking all the way around. See, there's our bad vent right there. But there's vents literally all over this part of the map here. Storage room, you can also find screwdrivers in here. These are the 2 rooms you'll find tools and parts. And if you need a screwdriver, sometimes they will spawn in here. It doesn't look like we have any spawned in this time, but a lot did spawn in the other room. So that's probably why. To complete the task, you have your screwdriver, and you actually left-click that one. Notice it turned red right there. That means this vent is not nailed down anymore. So even if you clean the vent and put it back in, that will always be red because it's not actually secure. Now in order to clean this, we will take the vent to our wash station here. Hold your right click, left click in just like anything else here, and then push the button to clean it. You can also stop the cleaning. Say you're a killer and you kill somebody, you want to take the vent out, you can grab it before it's done being cleaned and take it. So that's always very handy to know too. You don't actually have to finish the washing process. Or if you're faking the task, you can bring it over here, start the washing. You know, a buddy leaves that was watching you. You can end the cleaning and then hide the vent. But you'll just take it after it's clean. Notice it's all nice and clean now. There's no gray matter in there at all. Right click and put in just like anything else, and then you want to just left click the vent in. Now you can't actually mess with it once it's done. It's all good to go, and your vent task is being checked off. Like I say, there's going to be a few in each room, so you just want to double check, and you can on the map. If you do vents, you can see those white dots. They'll show you where all the possible vents could be, but they don't show you exactly which ones are a problem. Now another sneaky vent here. This is a good one. Sometimes this one can be bad right around the corner here. And you just want to double check if you're in a room. Like I said, I don't usually use the map to see where the vents are. I kind of know where they all are now. So I just kind of go in order, right? Just peek in, see where the possible vent will be. This is another tricky one because there's a vent around the corner here. But then also within the leaf room, there's none in the big botanical room there. But in the actual, like, lab part, there's a vent here, so that's a little tough. Very easy one to forget about. Computer room, there's a bad vent. This one's always a good one too because it's so well hidden in here. And let's say you have a weapon in your hand. Let's say you have a candy cane or something, right? Let's say you have a knife, a gun, whatever you got. You can drop your screwdriver, grab the vent, because this one you can't actually holster. You can't put it in your bag. It's too large an item. It's a 2-handed item. So you can actually just put your weapon away, leave the screwdriver at the vent you're working on, and just go back to it later. Little tip there. And let's say somebody takes your screwdriver. You can always go grab another one if you need to. But luckily, we don't have to worry about that. Basically just rinse and repeat. Another thing you can do too is, let's say you know you have a clean vent in your hands and you want to take it to, like, let's see that one right there in the computer or the camera room. This one's bad. If I had the screwdriver on me, I could actually switch these out, and that way I don't have to go super far. Plus I already kind of know, like, it's a way to look for the vent without having to go all over. And just plug that one in. Yeah, because like I could just take that vent now and clean it, and then just go straight back to the camera room. That'll take care of all of our points, and we know where everything is that way. But there's nothing wrong with doing it straight up either. Just going from point A to point B or wherever. You know, you'll get your pathing down. You'll get your kind of lay of the land down and everything like that. Whatever works best for you, of course. But it's a very straightforward task. It's basically just a fetch, clean, and return quest. So nothing too crazy. But, yeah, we'll just go tighten up that vent, and then we'll be done with our task. And you, like I said, you can have 7 vent tasks on the map, 1 for each room. But even though there's 2 in the cameras, they won't both be dirty. Even though there's 1 million in the orange room, the storage room, there can't be 2 dirty ones in there. And then, as you can see, that's how the extra vents also kind of play into it, too. Like, if I got the extra vents out of that storage room, that machine supply room, I could clean those and just have extras in case, you know, like a killer got to that and swapped it out or hid it or something like that. So that's our vent task. Pretty straightforward. Thank you all for watching, and happy lockdowning, y'all.